Okay guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about how to make plans and stick to it. So if you're one of these people who you constantly have plans for nice things to do, oh, we should all go camping together, oh, we should all go and visit this restaurant or something with your friends, or even just on your own, and you just never really get around to it. This is probably going to be a really useful video, because it's actually quite easy to get over this rut. I've had it for a long while. Me and my friends, when we started University of Manchester, we had an aim of visiting every place from the Curry Mile by the time we finished, and didn't quite happen, and it's such a common thing, you make some really good plan that would be so fun to do, but then when it actually gets down to it, it's you just never really get round to it. I've had friends that we said we're going to meet in the Peak Districts and go hiking. It just never happens, but I've really realised how to solve this problem now. So I'm just going to go through it with you. So the first thing to bear in mind is this is probably the most important thing, is to not be over ambitious. So let's take the example of going camping. Let's say you really want to go camping with a group of friends. And the thing with camping is it's very easy to be caught up in the perfect day to do it. You want a sunny day where it's nice weather and you can enjoy nature. You need equipment, you need a bonfire, you need, or a sort of stuff to cook food on, and all these stuff that really sort of holds you back from the fundamental thing of just going, because not only do you have to go off somewhere in nature, which is hard enough, but then you've also got to worry about it being a nice day and getting having a stuff you can cook food on and stuff, and the way I say to deal with this is to just do away with anything that's not just the activity itself. So I'm actually going camping this evening, which is why I'm making this video. It happens to be quite nice weather, so I've lucked out here, but I would have gone if it was horrible weather as well. I was thinking about, before I was going to get some kind of barbecue or something that I could cook some food on. But then I was like, no, that's too much effort. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to buy a lot of tin food and eat that. Because it's just going to hold me back. And it doesn't actually matter. I can then go I can go today, have an experience, and then come back. And then next time I can sort out a barbecue and everything else. And then go, and it's even better then. But the main thing is not to postpone it to when conditions are perfect. Do it as soon as you have the motivation to do it, or the idea to do it, and then you can do it another time when it's even better. When you sort out all the other stuff that you want to go along with it. So just don't be too ambitious with this stuff. The only thing that really matters is if you don't quite have the exact experience. If it's not quite perfect how you envisioned, doesn't matter. As long as you're doing it, it's so much better to do something imperfectly than just not do something at all. So you've got to have some humility about how much you're realistically going to get done. Visiting every restaurant on the Curry Mile. Well, how about we just find the ones that we really want to go to and go to them, and then we can worry about the rest. It's you got to be quite. Take it in steps, and just sort of distill down really what's the purpose of the trip or the plan, and don't worry too much about extras, because especially if you're a guy, you can get so carried away with that, and that will really just distract you from what's important. So that's number one thing, and the second thing is, if you are making a plan with a group of people, you have to be the one to organise it. Someone has to take control over the situation. I think the problem is with a lot of plans with friends is everyone equally wants to do it, and so no one really profits themselves forward by as an organizer. And with these kind of things, you do kind of need one organizer. You can't have like if like five people like all arranged to go camping. You kind of need just one of them to do everything. It just takes half the time than for 5 people to sort of fuck about together, deliberating about it, because then you just get nothing done. So if you do have a plan with your friends, and no one's really making any headway with it, recognise that that's probably not going to happen unless someone takes control and does all the hard work basically, and that's probably going to have to be you if you actually want it to happen. So be the guy that organises it, and it's just so much easier because like someone's just got to do it, and people really respect if just one guy's like, right, this day we're going, let's go. So those are 2 things you can do that sort of I've found have really just helped me like do stuff that I've always wanted to do and just never really got around to it. But the main thing really is just the ambition. You just want to scale down something to be as unambitious as possible and still do like the main thing. That's the main sort of object of it. I'm going to Georgia with a friend on holiday over the next few in the summer, and we were like thinking, should we go for a week? Should we go for 10 days? And then we ended up just going for a week. But it was like, maybe we could have gone for longer. But it's like, it doesn't matter. If there's stuff we didn't get around to doing, we can just go another time. Because the more you just stress about getting everything done like perfectly how you imagined, just like the less likely it is to happen, guys. Less likely it is to happen. So just really don't be a perfectionist, basically. And yeah, you'll have a lot of luck with it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.